The FIFA World Cup has only just started, and somehow we've already had late drama, giant killing performances, historic moments, and a warning that some of the tournament favorites might not be as unbeatable as we thought. Let's break down all 4 matches from today's action. Match 1. Qatar versus Switzerland. We'll start with Qatar and Switzerland. Most people expected Switzerland to win this game comfortably, and for a long time, it looked exactly like that. Bril Embolo put Switzerland ahead from the penalty spot, and the Swiss created chance after chance after chance. They completely controlled large parts of the match and looked on their way to 3 points. But there was one problem: they couldn't kill the game. And when you leave the door open at the World Cup, strange things happen. Deep into stoppage time, Qatar launched one final attack. A cross arrived into the box and Captain Boualem Kouki powered home a dramatic header. 1-1. The stadium exploded. Switzerland dropped 2 huge points. Qatar earned the first World Cup point in their history. If you're Swiss, this feels like a defeat. If you're Qatari, this feels like a victory. Match 2. Brazil versus Morocco. Now for the game everybody was waiting for, Brazil against Morocco. And honestly, Morocco looked like the better team for long periods. The African Giants came into this World Cup with something to prove after their historic run in 2022. And they showed absolutely no fear. Morocco struck first through Ismail Sabiri after exposing Brazil's defensive problems. At that moment, every Brazilian fan started having flashbacks. Not the good kind, because Brazil looked shaky. Then Vinicius Jr. reminded everyone why he's one of the world's best players. One brilliant strike, one moment of magic, 1-1. Brazil improved after halftime. They controlled more possession, created more pressure, but Morocco stayed organized and refused to break. Final score, 1-1. And the biggest takeaway? Morocco are not here just to participate. They're here to compete with anyone. Meanwhile, Brazil still looked like a team searching for answers. Match 3, Haiti versus Scotland. Next up, Haiti versus Scotland. On paper, many people expected Scotland to win. But World Cups aren't played on paper. They're played under pressure. And Scotland fans know pressure very well. This was Scotland's first World Cup victory attempt in decades, and they made life much harder than necessary. John McGinn scored the only goal of the game in the first half, and Scotland finally had the breakthrough they needed. After that, instead of taking control, they started hanging on. Haiti kept pushing, kept attacking, kept believing, and for a while it looked like Scotland might throw away 2 massive points, but they survived. Final score, Scotland 1, Haiti 0. The result is huge. Scotland picked up their first World Cup win since 1990, the performance. Let's just say Scotland fans will be celebrating the 3 points a lot more than the football. Match 4, Australia versus Turkey. And finally, Australia against Turkey. This game felt like a battle between 2 teams that knew how important the opening match really was. Lose this game, and suddenly qualification becomes much harder. Australia struck first. Nesteri Iran-Kunda finished a brilliant breakaway move and gave the Socceroos the lead. Turkey tried to respond. They pushed forward, had moments of pressure, but Australia stayed disciplined. Then came the killer blow. Connor Metcalf fired home from distance, and suddenly it was 2-0. Game over. Australia walk away with 3 points. Turkey walk away with questions. And with the USA already winning 4-1 yesterday, Group D is already becoming one of the toughest groups in the tournament. Today's World Cup action proved one thing: nothing is guaranteed. Qatar rescued a dramatic point at the last second. Morocco showed they can go toe-to-toe with Brazil. Scotland finally got a World Cup win, but made it much harder than it needed to be. And Australia quietly put together one of the most complete performances of the day. If these opening matches are any indication, this tournament is going to be full of surprises. And honestly, that's exactly what makes the World Cup special. Let me know which result shocked you the most, and don't forget to subscribe for daily World Cup stories, reactions, and analysis.